If you've been wondering what's going on with Hudson and Rex Season 8, you're definitely not alone. There hasn't been much official news lately, but don't worry, I'm breaking down everything we know so far because, after how Season 7 ended, we're all craving some serious answers. Let's kick things off with the big question, Charlie Hudson. If you watched the end of Season 7, you probably noticed something fell off. Charlie was barely in the season, and then bam, he gets shot in the finale and disappears. No explanation, no closure, just poof. The last scene we saw was heartbreaking, with Sarah, Mark, and Rex at the beach, months later, with no sign of Charlie. Well, here's why. John Reardon, the actor who plays Charlie, was dealing with a major health issue. He was undergoing treatment for tonsil cancer. That's why he wasn't around much during filming. Totally understandable, but the show didn't really address it in the storyline. Instead, Charlie's absence was somewhat written off with a storyline about him searching for Jack, which honestly felt like a placeholder. Despite everything, John hasn't officially said he's leaving the show. In fact, he's mentioned in interviews and social media posts how much he misses being on set and how much love he has for the team. In one post, he shared a picture from his very first audition and said, "Missing Newfoundland and all my friends on Hudson and Rex. It was hard not to be there with them while they continued to make the show great." But here's the good news. John announced in December that he's officially cancer-free. He even shared a picture of himself out and about for the first time after his recovery. Fingers crossed that he's doing better now and that he'll return for Season 8. After all, Hudson and Rex without Charlie Hudson just wouldn't be the same. Now, let's talk about another big change. Rex. Sadly, Diesel, the beloved dog who played Rex, passed away in August 2024. The show kept the news quiet for a while, probably to avoid breaking fans' hearts right in the middle of Season 7. Diesel was such an important part of the show's charm. But don't worry, his nephews have stepped in to take over the role. One of them even looks and acts just like Diesel, so the transition has been smooth, even though it's still heartbreaking. Now, let's get to the big question everyone's asking. What's going on with Season 8? Are we even getting a new season? Will Charlie return? What's next? Here's the good news. Hudson and Rex has officially been renewed for Season 8. Filming starts this May, so it's happening right now. Just like in previous seasons, it will be filmed in St. John's, Newfoundland, and the season is expected to wrap up by late July. If they stick to the usual schedule, we could see new episodes as early as January or February 2026. As for the cast, it sounds like most of the main crew will be returning, including Mako Nunasera, Kevin Hanchard as Joe, Justin Kelly as Jesse, and Luke J. Roberts as Mark. However, there's no official word yet on John Reardon's return. But honestly, after that dramatic ending in Season 7, they have to explain what happened to Charlie, right? Otherwise, what was the point of leaving us with that cliffhanger? Let's dive into some theories about what could happen in Season 8. First, Charlie's return. My guess is that he'll come back halfway through the season, likely after recovering from whatever happened after he was shot. Maybe he went into hiding or was undercover. There's a lot they could do with his character. But whatever happens, they need to give us a satisfying explanation, or they risk losing the audience. Then, there's the whole Sarah and Mark situation. At the end of Season 7, their dynamic definitely felt a little too close for comfort. And with Charlie out of the picture, it's hard not to wonder if we're heading for a love triangle. If Charlie does come back, will there be some awkward tension between Sarah, Mark, and Charlie? I don't know, but I'm definitely here for that drama. And of course, we can expect more cases. One of the best things about Hudson and Rex is the episodic format, where they solve different crimes every week. Season 7 had its great moments, but it didn't quite feel the same without Charlie. I really hope they bring back that classic crime-solving energy for Season 8. As for a trailer, don't expect anything too soon. Filming just started, so it's likely we won't see a trailer until late 2025. That's when we'll probably get our first real clues about what Season 8 will look like. Until then, we'll just have to be patient and maybe revisit some older episodes to fill the void. So, that's where we're at with Hudson and Rex. It's definitely coming back, and there's a lot to be hopeful about. While we're still missing some key answers, it looks like things are moving in the right direction. Here's hoping that Season 8 gives us the closure and excitement we've all been waiting for.